Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back for another deck profile here. I've been testing quite a few things. I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to profile, so I wanted to stick with one of my favorites. Obviously, this is Salamangreat. Um, this deck just doesn't. I don't think getting enough love post Phantom Rage. Everyone's kind of like, oh, that deck's kind of fucking bad or whatever. But this is kind of a callback to one of the other deck profiles I posted on this channel earlier, a long time ago. I revisited it. This deck's still fucking ridiculous. Like, the triple tactical talents actually made this deck a lot better. Also, people, I think, underestimate Will as a card because it's just Inferno Launcher. I know it's fucking hard once per turn and fucking whatever, but, here we are, dude. So, here you go, guys. Salamangreats. And we'll just get right into it, guys. I'm going to fucking light my cigarette first, if you don't mind. I will show a combo video at the end of this, so, I'm going to start off with the one-ups. Obviously, the big old Gazezel, the Gazelle. Maybe we can stay down here for just a second. One Falco. I do play Mole, so these are my one-ups for the Salamangreat lineup. I think Mole is just absolutely insane. Big shout out to my dude Nathan Bourne and Devin. Devin, I, and Nathan have played this fucking card in the main deck for so fucking long. Big shout out to Nathan though, because we actually play test today for I want to say 4 or 5 hours, something like that. And I played a bunch online with this deck this week. So. Mole, it's kind of like a Crusadia card where you can just, if you link something, you can just special it to an arrow, so it helps you link climb, stuff like that. But also, it's kind of like Pot of Avarice, so you can banish it if you control no monsters, and then shuffle 5 Salamangreat cards back in the deck, draw 2. So, and then for the normal summons of the deck, the 3 4-Mud Skipper and the 3 Lady D dudes, Lady Debug. 4-Mud Skipper and Debug. Fucking, all of these cards are just really good. The, obviously, people are like, oh, dude, we're not playing Salad now because it's not fucking super meta and whatever. I just wanted to revisit this deck because I know there's a bunch of people who are just like, oh, dude, I still have the Salad core, right? And fucking, I have it in 3 different languages. I'm actually using my German stuff today, except for the Mole, sadly, but, deck's ridiculous still. You know what I mean? It still plays around a bunch of stuff. It still baits the, negations, the whatever. So, one thing I will say about the deck, the Rage and the Roar, the trap cards, you would side those. I don't main them. I am playing, so people in the comments, last time I posted a video like this with the Salad, this is a going second Salad build, okay? There's no Rage and Roar, because I don't want to draw them, and I'm always going to go second. You can still go first. You just, I'll get into that in a little bit. But the main reason I still like this deck is it's a 1-card combo to just kill your opponent. So, I will show that at the end. 3 Parallel Exceeds. I haven't ordered my supers yet. I'm just lazy a bunch, dude. If I'm almost oh, I already got the cards or whatever, if they're not new or whatever, I do have a bunch of new Phantom Rage stuff coming, so expect that at some point. I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. And then for the other Salamander cards, 2 Foxy, 2 Spinny, 2 Jags, and then the one that's the least valued, in my opinion, is the Foul. I still think Foul is just ridiculous. This card's there's the meta's so diverse that also sometimes you're going second, right? So Foul's an insane card already. So it's the Trickstar Light Stage, where you lock the back row or whatever. But you can do this as many times as you want. You send whatever. So and then for the other quote unquote one-ofs that aren't Salads, the one Scripton, I still play the Scripton. This is searchable off of 4-Mud Skipper. I think 4-Mud Skipper is my favorite card in the deck. I did cut 1 for 1 though. There's a whole thing behind that, but Scripton's one of my favorite cards in the deck because it still keeps it going, dude. Like, if you just somehow draw Scripton, it's just like... and then the one Pankratops, obviously one Pankratops. The new Beast King card that's out of Phantom Rage, I was doing a lot of testing with it. I really like it, obviously, because it doesn't destroy, you know what I mean, like Pankratops does, but it's monster related, and the way you have to summon, obviously their attack values have to be more than yours and all that stuff. So I like the card a lot. I'm gonna do some more testing with it. I'm like 85% sold on it. I'm still just not on the price tag. They're like $50 right now, time of recording. But you know, we'll see what I do with that or how I feel about it later. But you know what I'm saying. So. And then, as I mentioned, I'm going second Salad list. I think the going second is the way to go for Salad, just because like the Rays in the Roar, they just don't do enough, in my opinion. Like, you know, against Dragon Link, fucking against a lot of shit. Like, you know, Elvish will just rip your back row and be like, whoa, sick. Always, dude, as Nathan Bourne, dude, was like, yeah, dude, you're sucking the Droll, dude. I still think Droll and Lockbird is just absolutely fucking broken. Like, any card that blankets the turn, as I've stated in past videos, is great. You know what I mean? They end on a subpar board. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, what... If they can't search, what does the deck do? There's not a whole lot of decks they can, like, combo based off of just what they have outside of the deck. Like, it'll be like, oh, search this specialist, fucking... You know what I mean? Like... And then the other one is 3 Nibiru. I think Nibiru is my favorite for this list. Like I mentioned in the Prank Kids list last week, I was playing Lancia. Lancia is really insane. I just didn't feel the need for it in this deck because this deck doesn't lose to dinosaurs as much as Prank Kids does, because it's all subjective. However you want to take it, your call. I'm actually going to let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a Prank Kids update video. I did actually change the deck from the last video. The deck's actually ridiculous. Obviously, it's ridiculous. That build that I had is insane, too. I just found a very niche interaction with it that I wanted to profile this week, but I was like, I don't want to upload 2 Prank Kids decks in 2 weeks. Everyone was like, what are you fucking doing? But that's it for the monsters. This is a 50-card list. I think 50 cards with Salad going second is completely fine, because every single card in the deck is just a hard once per turn, so you're fine. For the one-ofs, the... 1 circle, the 1 field spell, 1 foolish burial, 1 monster reborn. I actually am playing the World Legacy Succession. I still think this card is just absolutely ridiculous, you know, in this deck especially. So, and then also the Harpy's Feather Duster. I will still play this forever, especially on second decks. 1 Called by the Grave. That's it for the one-ofs. And then for the 3-ofs, let me fucking zip my shit, dude. I also look like Alistair, dude. If you ever look at Alistair, dude, the fucking card, dude, I just look like him with the fucking hoodie on, dude. Also, I was gonna profile the Invoked Shaddoll Dogmatica list that I have. I might do that. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to show that, but I know there's still a bunch of like budget players or whatever that want, like, you know, budget stuff. This isn't necessarily budget because it's going second with expensive like Lightning Storm and shit. But then for the 3-of spells, 3 Desires, like I said, not budget. 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Tactical Talents. The Tactical Talents, from my last video, obviously this is way before this card was even came out. This card helps this deck insanely, like, you know what I mean, like, you can, if they ask the Desire something, you can take, because the whole deck just like access code OTKs. So I'll show the combo at the end of this. And then for the other 3-of spells, the Sidnet Mining and the Will. I still think 3 Will. Like, this card's so good. Like, why wouldn't you just play 3 of it? You know what I mean? Like, these are comments because the German stuff that I have is just a lot of comments, but you know, so then for the extra deck boys, the 3 Banlinks. You know, Banlinks is actually the most important card outside the OTK pieces that you need for the combo. As I've said in the last video, which is, I think that video was like 6 months ago, last time I uploaded a salad list, but, you know, we'll get into the skinny deep waters. And then the one Phoenix, obviously Phoenix is insane. And then this is one thing also that I want to clarify. I'm a going second deck. I played 2 Sunlight Wolf. Two Sunlight Wolf. Last time I uploaded this deck profile, people were just like, I think you should play 3, like, you know, like, and play the Rage Roar. I was like, did you even fucking watch the video? You play 2. I only play 2 of these just so you can, like, in the grind game, you can add back the will. That's basically it. You just need it for the, I play a couple Link 4s. You don't need 3 of these if you're not doing the Rage Roar loop and all that stuff. You just need 2 of these. A lot of the time I don't even summon this. It's just there in case I need it. So, and then the 2 Heat Leos as well. Heat Leo's really good. Heat Leo just, he carries you sometimes once you, if somehow you don't kill them with the access code talker, you need to do the Heat Leo and still do the attack lower. And fucking, since I play Mole, Ash right now, in my opinion, is just kind of bad. That's why I don't play it. It just, you know, it doesn't stop enough. You know, because you can stop 1 card with Ash, and then they have fucking 4 more follow-ups. So you're just like, well, that's fucking nice, dude. Excuse me. And, I don't know, so. And then we get to the real deal of the deck was the update jammer, the transcode talker, and the access code talker. This is the Trinity of the deck. That's your win condition is all 3 of these guys. So, once again, as I've said twice, I will show a combo video. And then these are the flex spots. These 2 Link 4s, Zero Boros and the Borload. The Borload, you can actually, the Borload's good for like a multitude of reasons. Against like, once we're coming up into the new format with like the prank kids in the zoo and all that stuff, it kind of gets you further a lot of the time if you don't kill them with the access code talker. The Borload will get you in there too. And the Zero Boros is for dinosaurs. Dinosaurs still have a harder time outing this. You know, they can still out it, but it's they have to do it in the correct manner. If they're a good dinosaur player, they can out this. But if they're not, then, you know, so. And then 2 rank 4s, the 1 Biguska and the 1 Abyss Dweller. This is what you make going, if they force you to go first. Obviously you would side deck if you're playing this deck, because you're going second deck, so you would side deck. If they force you to go first or whatever, if they're playing going second deck, you know, and they want you to go first, they win the die roll, then usually you make one of these with a Banlinks, or if you want to really go hard, and your hand's insane, you can just make the the transcode with the update jammer and this one of these, and then see them break it. So, you know, it's kind of hard for them to break stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll do the combo real quick. The one thing I wanted to specify was, obviously this is a 1-card combo. It's just either debug or format skipper. I'll show both if you guys want me to, which, you know, I'll just show both. It'll be alright. But if you don't mind, I'm gonna fucking. It is Saturday, dude, so I'm fucking sipping. Now, let me get the necessary pieces aside just to make this fucking faster. So, yep, we're good. So, and then the old boy. I did just really want to revisit this deck just because I really like this deck a lot. So, you know, and a lot of people still have this deck from like before quarantine or whatever, because it was still a good deck before quarantine. So I want to show this just in case people were like, oh, all I have is salad. You know what I mean? So the deck can still compete, absolutely. So, all right. So I'm gonna do the combo. I'm gonna do both of them just to make it easier. So, all right. So field center, baby, see this shit? What we got? I'm gonna go up a little higher and
All right, right there.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna scoot it towards you just a little bit so they can see the cards. So all you do is normal summon 4 mud. Okay. This is graveyard down here. Link 4 mud off for the Banelings, and then you chain link 1 4 mud, chain link 2 Banelings. I'll put the hand down here. Obviously, this adds this, and then the 4 mud adds the parallel exceed. Now keep in mind, you're going second. So this is not a going first build, but you can still do this going first. You just make the rank 4s, the Dweller or the Bagooska, as I mentioned. So now you play the field spell. You relink the Banelings into another Banelings, swap columns, just that's how I do it. And then you parallel exceed. So summon another one. And these two. Make the old update jammer. And then these two. Make the transcode. Update jammer's effect is not once per turn, so you can make sure this has 2 attacks in case they interrupt you. And then his effect will bring this back, and then these two link off for the old boy access code. And then you chain link 1 update jammer, chain link 2 access code targeting the transcode. So this will be 5300. Have 2 attacks, and it has 3 pops. So fire, wind, earth. So you know what I mean. Pop 3 cards, and then 10,000. What is it? 5,300, 10,600 damage. So there's that, just off of the 4 mud skipper. Now let's do the old Lady Debug one. All right. So same thing, but you have the debug. Normal summon debug, activate effect. Add the Gazezel, the old Gazezel. Add Gazelle, and then link this off for Phalanx. Phalanx effect will add the field spell. Obviously, I said the Lady Debug first, yeah. And then you play the field spell. Relink the Phalanx. Gazelle, special, Gazelle's effect. Send the Spinny to graveyard. Spinny special. And these two. Obviously the Spinny gets banished to make the update jammer. And these two. To make the transcode. The update jammer will give this 2 attacks. Update jammer's effect. Summon back. These two link off. Access code, obviously chain link 1, chain link 2. This, and then this will target this, so it'll be 5,300 with 2 attacks and 3 pops. Earth, wind, fire. So, Earth, wind, and fire is great, man. Yeah, dude. So that's pretty much it, dude. I wanted to bring this back to the light again because I actually really like this deck. I think people just kind of underestimate it. You know, it's a very good rogue option. I don't know why. Like, you know, if you still have the deck, you know what I mean. I also think like Ash and like cards that are like Valor and Imperm, very good cards. I just don't think they do enough, in my opinion, now. With like Dragon Link and fucking, you know, Infernoble Knight and all that stuff that just, hey, let me peep your hand, dude, and stuff like that. But you're just going second, OTK, see you later. If you can't do it, then you set up the, the rank 4 that hinders the turn, then you do it again there on your following turn. So, any card that blankets the turn, like I've said in the past videos, like Dweller, or, Droll and all that stuff, is just insane. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I will be posting something. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to see. I was going to upload my Grand Maju Dogmatica list. Deck's fucking wild too. As well as the, like I mentioned, the Invoked Shaddoll Dogmatica list as well. Yeah, let me know. I might also show some. Let me know if you want to see some rogue stuff too, super rogue stuff. I just have all that kind of stuff lined up. I really like rogue. But yeah, guys, I hope you have an enjoyable Saturday. Thanks for watching my video. Cheers, guys.